Hello everybody, Dr. Tommy John coming to you from my office in San Diego, California. Today I'm going to talk about a personal observation that I've noticed since moving out here 3.5 months ago. At the 2-month mark, what I noticed was that my pants weren't fitting. They were a little big. My belt had to be cinched tighter, shirts weren't fitting. It was really a marked difference. So I took a body fat percentage reading as well as weight, and I used this system that uses bioelectrical impedance. It runs a low-grade level of electricity through your body. Certain tissues conduct electricity at different speeds, thus it comes up with some sort of a body fat percentage and a water percentage. Is it accurate? To an extent. Is there error? Of course, but I use that same method all the time, so I control for that error. At the 2-month mark, I was down 17 pounds and down 4% body fat. In 2 months, down 17 pounds, 4%. That's pretty substantial. Tough to shoot for that. I've made no change whatsoever. I eat the same amounts, I eat the same things, my timing on eating is exactly the same. Actually, I'm eating kind of more here. My training really doesn't have anything to do with body fat anyway, but it is an element of kind of how it affects me emotionally, and that's what we're going to get to. My training is less here, but I'm outside when I do my training. But the training per se, like a set trainings, it's less. I'm not doing it. In Chicago, just north of Chicago, I had to set times and really train because I had to go inside to do all my stuff. And that's leading me to what I think it is. So I ended up conferring with a couple of colleagues about it. What exactly created this change inside of me? And here's what we've come with. And again, it's just observation. It's a theory based on that. But I think there's a lot of truth in it too, behind it, okay? Ultimately, when I lived in Chicago, weather, geography, I wasn't happy. My practice was awesome. The people around me, I loved. My family was there. Everything was in place there. But what I do for a living is so deep inside. I'm so passionate and connected to life and helping people express life in themselves that I just was not happy where I was located in the Midwest, with winter and just what I had to deal with. Internally, it just was getting me. Since coming out here, it's sunny 99.9997% of the time. There's blue skies, there's palm trees. I love the ocean, the sand, hiking. I'm outdoors all the time. The weather's mild. I love that in my life. It has such an effect on me that my level of happiness has been elevated. Work stress, way increased. I've had to start a business from scratch, buy all this equipment, build out, do all these things, meet people, network, do all this stuff from scratch, all on my own. So that work stress has totally elevated. But that's not anything in comparison to when somebody is unhappy and the levels of emotional stress that takes its toll inside somebody's body. They don't even compare. Physical stress, that doesn't compare. Emotional stress is 100 times stronger than any other stressor in the body. And ultimately what it came down to, I am happier here. My body has now set a new point. I call it a set point because I will have to work hard to change 177 and 9%. To increase it or decrease it or make it, to modify it, I will literally have to work really hard. My California set point is 177 pounds, 9.1% body fat. Pretty good. The only thing that's changed inside of me, my level of happiness. Take that in. I want you to register this and I want you to look yourselves in the mirror. Are you happy? If not, what's going on inside your function is absolutely 100% being affected. Just because you don't feel any change right now does not mean that stuff's not brewing for a later time. Your emotional state is something that we cannot ignore. Okay? Every single person walking the earth has every right to be as happy as they wish to be. Staying within moral code, not hurting others, of course, but you absolutely have every right to be happy. And I just experienced this major metabolic shift with the only thing changing in my life. I'm happy. So I leave you with that. Check out my website, drtommyjohn.com. From there, you can locate me on Facebook at Dr. Tommy John, Instagram and Twitter, Dr. Tommy John DC. And go ahead and subscribe at the bottom of this channel. Follow my YouTube videos and you'll be alerted when I post new blogs, video blogs or workout videos. Thank you very much. Have a great day and get happy.